There's a message that stands out to me in this entire episode, and it's the message of umusa kaNkulunkulu empilweni zethu. It's the message of His grace, His favor, and His covering all my guests namhlanje ekseni. And it reminds me of a scripture that is found in the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 15 from verse 9. The Apostle Paul says, I am the least amongst the apostles. And he says that I do not deserve to be called an apostle because I persecuted the church of Christ. This is the one thing that he says to himself, that because of what he's done, it looks like he's undeserving of the grace of God in his life. He says he's the least amongst the apostles and he doesn't deserve to be called an apostle. But one thing he says in verse 10, he says, I am that I am by the grace of God. That means wherever you find yourself today that does not look like umusa kaNkulunkulu is surrounding you, I came to tell you that Romans tells us that where sin abound, grace abounded much more. And today I want to tell you that you were who you were by the grace of God. You are who you are by the grace of God. You will be who you will be by the grace of God. It's by grace, it's through grace. The Apostle Paul ends up to tell us in Ephesians chapter 2 verse 8, he says, by grace have you been saved. It's not of yourselves, so that no man can boast. So what needs to happen in your life is that according to His grace, according to His calling over your life. You've been saved by grace. You will go forward by grace. Amen. We're not even looking back because it's by His grace that has carried us through today.